Hey, I'm PH and welcome to Good Bible Knowledge with PhD. In this set of videos, I want to study the words and works of Jesus to give a clear understanding and a deeper appreciation of the love of God expressed through this most important figure in human history. And I hope these videos will help you in your own spiritual journey in Jesus. Let's get started. John the Baptist was appointed by God to be the forerunner of Jesus the Messiah. His role was to prepare the nation for the coming of the King through a call to repentance. John boldly and faithfully fulfilled his role, and even after Jesus rose to prominence, John continued to call the people to prepare for the coming kingdom. During the second year of Jesus' earthly ministry, Herod the Great, the Roman-appointed king over Israel, died, and the kingdom was divided between his three sons. Herod Antipas received the lesser title of Tetrarch of the region of Galilee and Perea. Antipas was an ambitious and wicked ruler who married the equally ambitious Herodias, the wife of his half-brother Philip. When John publicly denounced this adulterous marriage before the people as an affront to the laws of God, Antipas had John arrested and put in prison. Herodias was set on executing John, but Antipas was afraid of the people who still considered John a great prophet from God. And so Herodias waited for the opportune moment. This moment came at the celebration of Antipas's birthday at the palace of Machaerus, the very site where John was imprisoned. When Antipas and his guests were drunk with wine, Salome, the daughter of Herodias, came and danced before him. Antipas was so pleased that he cried out, "Whatever you ask of me, I will give even up to half of my kingdom." Salome quickly consulted her mother, who instructed her to make the very shocking request for the head of John the Baptist on a platter. To this, Antipas's heart sank, but because of his oath witnessed by all his guests and high officials, he agreed to this request, and Salome brought the head of John the Baptist to her mother. John's disciples came and took the body for a proper burial. Antipas continued to be haunted by his actions as he feared that Jesus was John come back from the dead. Sometime later, at Herodias' urging, his ambition led him to seek the title of king of the region, which led to the banishment of both Antipas and Herodias in Gaul, where they died in obscurity. This passage highlights the spiritual battle represented by the ambitious King Antipas and the humble prophet John. Antipas's earthly ambition led to a life of fear, insecurity, and death in obscurity. John, the humble prophet from God, remained faithful to God's calling, courageously proclaiming a message of repentance, not only for the lowly, but also for kings in high places. His death was a foreshadowing of the growing spiritual warfare that would eventually lead to the crucifixion of Jesus, the Son of God. And yet, unlike Antipas, John would enjoy the privilege of entering the kingdom of heaven as a good and faithful servant of whom Jesus spoke, "Truly I say to you, among those born of women, there is no one greater than John the Baptist." Thanks for listening to another episode of Good Bible Knowledge. We'll see you next time.